dignitaries are arriving here. The two Mulroney twins, of course, the grandsons of former Canadian Prime Minister Brian Mulroney, are in that vehicle, and they are in that car with Meghan Markle. Remember, she is going into this chapel as an American commoner. She is emerging as Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Sussex. And it's the Mulroneys who really gave them space and privacy. When the press finally figured out that they were a couple, that's where they retreated to.
Well, hey there, Angie Wagler.
And Paul Wagler.
For Rise Now.
And the 2-minute wake-up call.
Well, you know, the other morning, Saturday morning, I was up bright and early watching the royal wedding, and Paul wasn't able to. He wasn't able to join the girls and I.
I was away,
Yeah.
which was okay.
So we're just catching some highlights of the royal wedding, and I thought, hey, why not get out the leftover scone that our daughter made. Delicious, and get our fine china out, so have some tea, some English breakfast tea, and
you want to make note about your beautiful hat you're wearing?
well, we had to find this hat. It was in the crawl space in the dress-up box that the kids had years ago, and this was a hat that I had as a teenager. You know, Princess Diana, she really had influence on fashion back then, and so everybody needed a hat.
Yes.
And,
well, you look lovely in it many years later.
well, thank you.
Anyway, I wanted to just highlight something that was just said here by the commentator about Meghan, who is the bride, that she highlighted that Meghan is going into the chapel as an American commoner and going to emerge as Your Royal Highness, the Duchess of Sussex. And I got thinking when I heard that, I thought, wow, that's exactly the kind of transformation that happens in us when we become followers of Jesus. You know, the scripture is clear in Romans 3:23 that says, for all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. So we're all sinners, but we all receive an invitation to join God's family. You know, Meghan received an invitation to join the royal family when Prince Harry proposed to her. And so we receive the invitation. It says in John 1, verses 12 and 13, it says, yet to all who received him, Jesus, to all who believed in his name, he gave the right to be called children of God. Children not born of a natural descent or of a human decision or of a husband's will, but born of God. So we get to join God's family when we choose to follow Jesus and we believe on him. And so we come as a sinner, we enter the chapel, so to speak, as a sinner, and we come out as a child of God, as a member of God's family. And you know, it says in 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9, it says that you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood.
A holy nation.
A holy nation. So it tells us that we're royalty as God's family. Mm-hmm. Wow. We're royalty when we're children of God. Mm-hmm. And so we can have that same transformation just like Meghan did when she went into the chapel as an American commoner and came out as Your Royal Highness, the Duchess of Sussex. So I just want to invite you, if you have never made that decision to follow Jesus, that today would be the day that you could join God's family. Just say yes to him. Give your life over to him. Ask him to come and to forgive you of your sin. He will cleanse you. He will make you clean. And you can have that same transformation, just like Meghan did yesterday when she joined the royal family, because you will be joining God's royal family.
Well, we invite you to think on that, and until we meet again,
stay awake
and stay alert.
But we're going to have some tea now.
We're going to have some tea, and we're going to get back to watching the highlights on CBC with Patreon Arsenal.